standing in front of a brand new construction home here in Marion Oaks, and guess what's missing? An HOA. No one to tell you what color to paint your door, no one to tell you if you can or can't park a boat on your side yard, and nobody to tell you any rules. Now, if you're looking for a 2026 home with no rules, make sure to stick around till the end of this video. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendoly, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Today we are back in Ocala, Florida, the Marion Oaks section here of Ocala, an area that's highly desirable due to no HOA, no CDD, and affordable pricing. We're going to be seeing a house today that is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,040 square feet, concrete block construction, nice long driveway, a 0.23 acre lot for you to be able to do whatever paradise you want to build in your backyard, and so much more. We are conveniently located only an hour and a half from Orlando International Airport, the Disney parks, and Tampa. We're only 50 minutes from Gainesville, Florida, 30 minutes from the downtown Ocala, and about 20 to 30 minutes from Rainbow Springs and all of the beauty and the nature that Ocala has. Now, enough about the area. I know you're ready to see this home. Let's go ahead and start the tour. Stepping into the home, you are welcomed by double doors. So if that's on your list, this is something to pause and continue watching. We have 9'4" ceilings throughout the entire home, luxury vinyl plank floorings throughout the entire home, including the bedrooms. And you also get a lot of natural light in this home. Right now, we are currently in what's considered our living space, where our family times are gonna happen. Enough space to go ahead and fit a sectional, a love seat, a couch. Your TV can go on that side. The wall is pretty big. I don't know if you can tell here in the video, but it's pretty big enough for you to go ahead and fit a 80-inch TV, 100-inch TV. And you do get those 2 double wide windows. As I said, you will have a lot of natural light throughout the home. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with the right side of the home. It is a split concept floor plan, so you're gonna have the 3 bedrooms on this side and the primary is on the opposite side of the home. And you also do have a 2-car garage, which I haven't pointed that out, but we'll see that throughout the video. Stepping into the first bedroom, this is facing the front of the home. As I said, no carpet in the bedrooms. You do have a pre-wire for a ceiling fan. You don't get the fan included. In this room, it does have 2 windows, just like it did in the living room. And it is pretty spacious. Unfortunately, I don't have the dimensions of this, but I'm gonna see if I can get them for you guys so we can list that. You do have the connections there for the TV if you do wanna put a TV in here. And then just to give you guys a perspective as far as the bedrooms go, this is actually a pretty long closet. It's longer than your average ones, and some of the ones that we have shown in my YouTube. So just think about elasticity and me going ahead and stretching my arms out. Now we're gonna step back into the social area, and we're gonna pass through what's technically considered the dining area, and we're gonna skip through. We're not gonna see the kitchen, but I wanted to bring you guys along. So again, continuing on that same flooring, 9'4" ceilings. The colors of the home are really nice. You do have kind of like your off-white color, so it matches very well. The outside, as you saw, it has a nice aesthetic, very white, very neutral, and that is something that is very hot right now. So we're in this hallway where we're gonna have 2 bedrooms. I'm gonna first step into the room to the left, which is considered our second bedroom. Again, as I said, no carpet in the bedrooms. This one is facing the side of the home. Instead of having 2 windows, you only get 1. You are able to put a fence in this area, and really any area here, even if it does have an HOA, you are able to put a fence. So just keep that in mind. It could be a white fence. You will have no issues. And then we're gonna step into what's considered our first bathroom. In this case, we do have the nice sparkly, I call it sparkly quartz countertop, white cabinets. Throughout the home, if you haven't noticed, they do have the matte black finishes. the hinges, the door handles, even in here, everything is matte black. Nice light fixture. You get that shower tub combination with the tiles going all the way to the top, and you also have that light. Now, it is a standard size bathroom, just so you guys have an idea of what we're looking at in this home. And then the last bedroom of this side is facing the back of the home. It's very similar to that first bedroom. The room sizes in this home are actually pretty spacious. You might be able to fit a king size bed in here, but you can definitely fit a queen with a dresser and a TV. This one has the double windows as well. And like I said, it's facing the back of the home. As of right now, there are no neighbors. I don't know if there's gonna be any in the future, but you have that nice view of like the trees over there. I'll find out if that's a conservation area and I'll add it in the description, but that's just something to keep in mind. Now, we're finally gonna see that kitchen right here where I had said this is where that dining area is, and it is right next to that kitchen space. We don't have a pantry really here in this home. You have kind of like the more modern kitchen pantry. It's just like long cabinets. You do get cabinets on top of the refrigerator, and then plenty of cabinets throughout all 42 inches. In this case, you do have a window facing the back of the home. There's actually a surprise back here, which kind of makes sense. I'll talk about that when we get there. You're gonna have the same quartz countertop throughout the kitchen, the same one as the bathroom. And I love that they added it to as a backsplash here too. It kind of just ties in very well with the matte black, with the floors and the colors of the home. You're gonna have all of your kitchen appliances included. They are all Samsung. And I know many of you love the sink to be next to that window. In this case, you have it on your island. Again, the matte black finish, the deep sink. You can fit about 3-4 seats here. You do have your light fixtures already included. It's ready for you to come in and move in. So stepping into the hallway, again, we are on the other side of the home. The kitchen is here. This hallway brings us to that 2-car garage here, and directly in front, you are going to have the half bathroom. And I will say, for a half bathroom, it is pretty big, pretty spacious. Fortunately, no bathtub, but it is the point of a half bathroom or a powder room. But your guests can go ahead and go there whenever they come over. I'm a big get together person, so that is where they will be going. Now we're gonna continue on through this hallway where it leads us to this little, I guess, second hallway. You're gonna have a linen closet. You're gonna kind of have like a drop zone area or something to like DIY right here. And then we are led into the laundry room. Now it is a pretty spacious laundry room. You only have that standard rack, but as always, DIY, customize it however you prefer. No washer and dryer included, but there are a lot of specials throughout the year that we can take advantage of. And then this laundry room actually has a window so that light is coming in here naturally. It is so nice. One of my favorite things about these builders, this is considered a private builder, is that they have good finishes. While they might not have incentives, they still have, they give you those finishes that you might be looking for. So it kind of just depends on what you prefer. Now we're finally stepping into that primary bedroom, where first we're going to have the walk-in closet. In this case, it is not in the bathroom. We have a separate one. It is a walk-in closet, DIY yourself. This is what you're getting right now, the standard racks. But as always, if you prefer to be a little bit more organized or have a preference as far as how you want your closet to look, you can go ahead and do that DIY kit after closing. The room is pretty spacious. You could definitely fit a king size bed, whether you want to put it here or here through next to the windows. You have enough space to go ahead and put a nice big dresser and a TV, just to give you guys an idea. I actually do want to show you guys. This is a pretty spacious wall here, and the other one is even bigger. You get the 3 windows facing the back of the home, and you also get one on the side of the home. And then a little surprise is that you have a second closet. So this is where his clothes will go, and that's where our clothes will go. It is pretty spacious. He can still fit a lot of stuff here. I've seen some DIY kits too for this size closet, so just keep that in mind. Now we are going to step now into that primary bathroom. Again, as you see, the floor continues on throughout the home. It continues the same floor, even in the bathroom, which is actually a favorite of mine. I prefer the whole floor to be the same. You do have the same quartz countertop, except in this case, you have the double sink vanity with the white cabinets. They are under mounted sinks, so that's a good thing. And then we have the double mirrors here. 2 light fixtures, each individual will have their own place. In this case, we do have that standing shower versus the shower tub combination. Same tiles going all the way up, and we do have that frameless door. And then this is where you can do your business. And this bathroom does include light as well. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and see what we can get in the backyard of our home. Now, one of my favorite things about this floor plan is the size of this covered lanai, or this porch that you get. Very spacious. I can flip back and forth here, no problem. You do have an outlet there if you're somebody who likes to watch TV, watch games, and you kind of want to put a TV there. And then we have our kitchen, just like the way they have it up in New York. This reminds me of a apartment that my friend used to live in. This was exactly how her kitchen was, except it was like cut in half. So you have enough space to do your outdoor kitchen. Put your grill over on that side, or maybe like set it up right here. You have your sink already, another outlet. Maybe you want 2 TVs, so each group can watch whatever you're watching, football, soccer, on either TV. Nobody's fighting over being blocked by something, because you could just turn around. Anyways, now we're gonna go into that backyard, the 0.23 acre lot that you can fence in. This is plenty of space for you if you want to have a pool. I have a 0.23 acre lot here in my house in Ocala. I have an 8x12 shed, and it looks like it got swallowed in by my backyard. So that can kind of give you a perspective. If you want land, but you don't want too much, you want to build a pool, maybe have a shed, a trampoline, and a playground, this is definitely a lot of space, especially once you go ahead and fence it in. But I just wanted to make sure you guys had an idea of what you get in your backyard. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the finances. All right, guys, we have made it to the end of this beautiful home tour here in Ocala, Marion Oaks. No HOA, no CDD, freedom to do as you please. You can enjoy your barbecues. Summer is right around the corner, and we are going to have fun with those boats, with those jet skis, with the pool days, the beach days, and so much more. The list just keeps going on and on. Now, the home that we saw in today's video is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, no carpet throughout the home. You have 9'4" ceilings, a very large size lanai, a 0.23 acre lot, a 2-car garage that's kind of semi-epoxy already, and the price of this home is $334,900. Now, with this builder, we don't have special interest rates, but we can go ahead and negotiate those closing costs, try to get as much as we can so that we could help you buy down your interest rates. I'm going to have the estimated payments with the current market rates down below, but keep in mind that that does vary based off your credit score. If you want more information as far as the down payment amounts, maybe information in your specific situation, as in like relocating from another state, what you need to do, or maybe you just want to know, like, if I want the specific payment amount, how much do I need to put down? Give me a call. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you throughout the entire process. I want to make sure that you feel comfortable in your decision. I want to make sure that you find the perfect home for you. And I want to make sure, if you need help, even if it's selling your house down somewhere in Florida, if you are here in Florida and you want to sell, or even if you're out of state, I definitely have partners that I work with out of state that can help you sell your home, so the process is nice and smooth and easy here, and you can get a home like this one in Ocala. Now, make sure to schedule that one-on-one free buyer strategy call so we can come up with that game plan for you, or give me a call at the number that you see in the screen down below. Now, when you're ready to win in real estate, remember to win with Wendoly.